You got some height.
Wow. Yeah, this I had to look up. I was like,
Dude, you could totally fucking pull that off.
The whole time.
this episode
As long as you're on camera.
26, right?
5 minutes into it. And I'm back.
Fetching video stream.
I'm gonna do that.
Just probably shouldn't touch
Oh, we
this
do
thing.
have Wi-Fi in here, right?
Oh, the camera?
Yeah.
There's Wi-Fi in here now, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I don't know what the fucking password is.
I'm in somehow.
Try 59 media.
But.
It
Okay,
was
so I'm doing a
no, it was
preview
something
right
weird.
now.
He told me yes. Okay.
So I'm
Told
gonna
me
go
it last
live and
week.
see if this happens.
2200 on that last one.
It's not bad.
It's really good.
One before was 1.9.
Yep.
Let's at least try to stay at 2.
Absolutely. I think I'll get even a notification.
Oh, nice. Here it is.
You got it?
I'm going to share.
You guys meant 2 viewers, right? Total?
2.2.
Let's keep it at 2 viewers.
All right, I'm in. Let me share this.
You've just tuned into the Whatever Bro podcast featuring Fall River's own Joe and Scotty. Get ready for hilarity, vulgarity, and sound guy Jeff, I guess, fucking loser. Brought to you by 59 Media. There's a time for love and a time for laughs, so turn on the Whatever Bro podcast. A guy named Scott and a sound guy Jeff, they'll make you wish that you were deaf. There were times I wanted to give Jeff a strike, never found the time, 'cause I don't know how to work the mics. Scotty's sick, he should consult a doctor. If Scotty gets too sick and doesn't make it, he'll get a Welcome to episode 26 of the Whatever Bro podcast, or as our friends in Mexico would say, episode 26.
La Podcasta.
We got Scotty in studio, obviously. We got a very ill and sickly Jeff. He has no mic, no headphones. I
No
think it's for
camera.
the best.
Yeah.
And then we have the wonderful Curb Stomp
Hey.
back again.
Hey, girl.
She was here our last episode, and our regular Justin Crofttown.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Hola. Can I tell you right off the rip why we have Kirby here and we were supposed to have someone else?
Oh yeah, this is we plan on discussing this.
Okay. So we were supposed to have a girl on here, ladies and gentlemen, who was going to talk about how she's been fucked over by dudes for so long that it was making her want to become a lesbian. This was serious, and she was hot. And she was all for it, all about it. And then I get this text message. I'm actually going to read it and see what you guys think. I'm gonna read it word for word. So I get this Now, we had talked last week. She was supposed to be on.
Yep.
3 hours before I get this text message, it says, I meant to text you last night. Right off the rip, she's already, like, lying.
Yep.
If you meant to text me last night, why didn't you?
Exactly. And when someone starts a sentence that way, you know it's not going to end well.
No, not in a well. So he said, I meant to text you last night, but forgot. So unfortunately, I do have to be semi-classy tonight. What? Who the hell comes on here semi-classy? Are you semi-classy? Because if you are, get out of here.
Not
Kirby.
even a little bit.
Thank you.
I think the point of this show is to be the exact opposite.
That's what
of
I tried.
classy.
I agree with you. That's what I tried explaining. I said the reason that our show does well and people watch it is because there's no filter.
Yep.
All honest. And she said, just because of my career. No, she's a nurse. I get that. Nurses are supposed to present themselves in a certain way. I just don't want this to affect my career, blah, blah, blah. She said, I can still do it, but like PG. And I was
Yeah,
just like,
that's
no.
not.
I'm like, no, that's not what we
Just
do.
as an example, let's name some PG movies. What's a PG movie?
Karate.
I don't know.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah.
So she's never heard an episode before. Right?
She has, and I think I think what happened was time started ticking, getting close, got a little nervous, and it was like, hey, I can't be saying the stuff I thought I was gonna say, and I was just like, well, no.
What if like that stripper episode, you guys don't reveal her identity, right? That would work.
I was going to do that. I was going to suggest that to Joe and be like, hey, but I'm like, dude, we got cameras now.
The
Like,
point of having a woman on the show is to show her pretty face.
exactly. If we were talking to this girl the whole time, everybody's just going to be commenting, I want to see this girl. I want to see this girl. So it would be like too much of a mystery. But I did think about that. So I was like, fuck it. So I called Kirby. I'm like, Kirby, you're fucking awesome and don't give a shit, right? Like, you'll say whatever. And she's like,
I'm pre.
hey. So she fucking got dialed up, got some wine, and here we are.
Here we are right now.
And by the way, on the way in the studio, this really just happened to me. A homeless guy comes up to me. Skinny homeless guy. Doesn't look,
Oh, boy.
can't look any more homeless than this. He's got one tooth. He says to me, and this guy is brilliant, by the way. I've noticed that after he walked away. He's genius. He says,
He's genius. He just can't figure out how to brush his teeth.
his last tooth.
Or find a suitable home.
Right.
But he goes, hey, I'll give you 4 quarters for $1. And I'm thinking, hold on, is this guy trying to scam me? I'm like, wait a minute,
what
4
is he up
quarters
to with
equals
this
$1.
shit?
Maybe he wanted a gumball.
I'm like, but I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. He wanted $1 for 4 quarters. He was going to give me 4 quarters for $1. And I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds backwards. But I'm like, equally, this currency is correct. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to give it a shot. So I pick $1, I give it to him, and then he holds out the quarters. And then I'm just like, I can't take 4 quarters from this homeless guy.
Just keep the dollar.
I said, keep it. He's like, oh, thank you. And then he walked away. I'm like, this bastard probably does that to every
That's the
single
scam.
person. That's the scam.
Oh, nice.
Because-
Hustled you.
Yeah, but it's only $1.
Yeah, but he's probably made $1 million by this point.
yeah.
If he's done that to every single person in this city
Yeah.
that's standing on the corner,
All
he's
day.
probably made a lot of money.
He takes his
Right.
shitty coat off. It's like full of gold. He's like, "Ah!" But dude, that's what it was he got me in a position where I was like, I don't want to take money from this man. I don't
I'm
want
try-
to, especially not quarters.
I'm trying to think of a way where he actually needed the paper. You know, what are there machines that only accept dollar bills?
I know,
No,
I know.
there's no scenario
There's
why
not-
he would need $1.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking when I gave it to him. Like, why would you only need $1 rather
Strip
than
club
quarters?
is the only scenario I can think of.
Or if he wanted to play paper football.
Yeah.
He even said to me, he goes, you know what I do? I fold them up like this, and it gives me good luck. And I was like, can you leave now? I gave you your fucking $1.
How do you roll it up? Like to blow coke with it?
He goes, it makes me feel good. But I was like, oh, man. So he got me. He scammed me, a little sucker.
Can I tell a story about being scammed?
Yes.
Yes.
I went to India a few years ago with
I
my.
love how Justin starts off story. Like we usually start. Like I was in Dartmouth yesterday.
Yeah, he
I
says
was like,
India.
I'm in India.
So
Right?
I'm in
You know,
Thailand, right?
I went to India a few years ago with my buddy Josh Wood. You guys know him,
Yep.
and we were falling for every conceivable scheme.
Oh, a lot of poor people out there. Is that what it is?
The whole country's poor.
Gotcha.
Yeah. There's no middle class, so it's just there's a very small rich elite, and then the rest of the country is just dirt poor. So we were falling for every scam, every beggar, every little kid that said, "Oh, mister, if I need money or my uncle will beat me if I don't go home." "Oh, yeah, please take all my money." So,
Yeah, they get you in that
So-
weird, vulnerable state. Where you're
yeah,
like,
yeah. So this is when we first got there, and every night we would go back to the hostel, and there was this Malaysian dude there, and he was, cheap as fuck, and he would laugh at us every night, like, "Oh, what scam did you fall for today?" And we're like, "Oh, this guy," and he's like, "Oh, you fall for that scam? That's the oldest trick in the book." Et cetera, et cetera. So we're like, all right, this guy, we're not gonna let him fucking roast us anymore. We're not giving money to anyone.
We're gonna go out today. And I don't care if a dude's dying; he's not getting. Any
Absolutely, that's what we said.
Yep.
Just straight up kicking Indians right in the face, right? So we go out and there's this woman. She's like wailing. She's crying. She has a baby, right? And the baby looks like it's dead, right? And it's like 100. It's well over 100 degrees,
It's like,
right?
no,
Yeah. Well,
I don't think so. I'm not falling for the dead baby trick.
well.
Not again.
I've seen it 100 times.
That old classic. So she runs over and she's like, she's presenting a dead baby to us, right? Like the thing is maybe breathing. I don't know, right? It's like flopping around like a dead fish. And we're like, all right, just like you did with the 4 quarters, like what could possibly be the scam here? There's a dead baby.
I can see it.
There's a dead or dying baby, right? That's evident. Yeah, all right. So we just gave, and she goes, all right, you don't have to give me any money. All you have to do is go to the pharmacy here and buy the formula for my baby.
That sounds
So
pretty
it's like,
Wow, yeah, that's a legitimate
what
excuse.
could possibly be the trick here? Because dead or dying baby, food for the baby, and then I just buy the formula. So we go and we buy the formula, and it was like really expensive, especially for India. You know, it was like, you know, maybe $10 or something. It's something crazy like that. So we go back, right? Oh,
Sorry.
we go back to the
Watching our
hospital.
own podcast.
Go back to the hospital, and the guy that would roast us every day, he's like, "What you stupid Americans? What did you fall for today?" And we were proudly like, "We didn't fall for anything." However, we did give this mother who had a dying baby some money. He laughed so hard at it. He's like, "Oh, you fell for the dead." He said, just like you said earlier, "You fell for the dead baby trick." He's like, "That's the oldest trick around. You idiots! You American idiots!" We're like, "How could that possibly be a trick?" Turns out she has a deal with the pharmacist, right? He jacks up the price of the formula like probably 500%. The baby is probably not even hers. They usually drug the baby to give the
Oh
appearance
my
that it's
God.
dead.
Wow, this is
That's
rough.
fucked up.
So this mother is just this con artist who's just renting a dead baby or a dying baby that they've drugged intentionally
How
to
much?
make.
Like, is that are
It's just
dead
made me
babies
sad.
usually for rent?
In India, you can buy anything. So yeah, this was all a scam. We fell for it. So
No
don't feel bad
shit.
about the 4 quarters. I fell for the old classic dead baby scam.
But wait, you bought the formula, right?
Yeah, but
So-
she's gonna deal with the pharmacist.
She probably walks it right
So
back in,
Oh,
so
so-
the formula is like he marks it up
So
crazy.
he makes his
percent,
money off that formula, gives her a cut.
and they still
and he
don't feed
gives
the
her a
baby.
cut. And the,
No.
and the
And they just-
baby
yeah.
is poisoned. So the baby, I'm supporting killing the baby further, as it turns out, because the more money I give her, the more she's like, "This is a great scam."
Yeah.
The more she poisons the baby,
Oh,
the
man.
more.
So there's no listed price on the formula. The pharmacist is just like $50,
yeah, it's
and
something
you have to pay whatever it is.
Yeah, and in India, it was very suspicious. India, everything's like less than $1, and the formula was like 10, 15, $20. It was something really expensive for India.
Oh man,
Yeah.
So
that is a rough. I don't feel as bad.
don't fall for the old classic dead baby scheme.
Anybody for the rest of my life comes up to me with a baby that's sick, I'm
Kick it
like,
right out,
"Fuck you."
dude. Kick it right out of their hands.
Fuck
No,
you.
slap it right out of their hands.
You're gonna deal with the CVS pharmacist, don't you?
With the money you provided, they were then able to buy more drugs for the dead baby.
Yeah, or poison more fresh babies because that baby didn't look like he was lasting the day.
Oh
Tell you the
man.
truth.
This shit only happens to you. I feel like.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of Westerners were falling for it. It was a good one because, like you said, it's like, what is the trick here? I can't figure it out. But you know, there's a scam.
She wasn't asking for cash. That's what kind of threw it out in my head.
Yeah, exactly.
You
It,
think, oh, maybe she really does care for her dying baby.
it seemed foolproof at the time, but turns out not so much.
Wow.
Speaking of like dead babies and dying, that's a good segue. We were talking about wakes and funerals a little bit today,
Yeah.
right? Now, a friend of ours, his mother or grandmother passed away or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about wakes and funerals. You know what's funny is a lot of things over time have changed over the last 100 years. Let's say anything.
Like this guy's grandmother.
yeah.
Low blow.
It's a little rough, Justin. But we're talking about like wakes and funerals haven't changed. So I think it's just weird how wakes and funerals for hundreds of years probably are still the same. Like we still have to go to this place.
It's very dark and very like it
And
smells weird.
awkward.
very uncomfortable, right?
Everyone's dressed
Hate
up.
it.
I know, and you know, like 89, 90% of the people there cannot wait to get the fuck out of
Yep.
there.
No.
So like collectively, everybody's in a shitty position. We're all sad.
The silence really kills me.
Yep.
It's like the weird, awkward silence.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's this seeing the dead body. It's like you're all gathering to explore the death. Where it's like, shouldn't we be talking about his life or this person's life? You
Yeah,
know what
why
I
do
mean?
you have to see the dead body?
I don't know.
That's
That-
an odd trait.
Yeah.
It is very strange.
I think the most awkward thing is when you have to go up to the dead body and you're supposed to kneel and say a prayer.
No one's
that's
praying.
tough.
I stare at the body. I'm like, wow, he looks like wax. That
know.
looks nothing like him.
Look
I
at his
wonder what would
fingers.
happen if I poked that person
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
As much it doesn't matter if it's my grandmother, someone I met once or twice, and I'm just there.
yeah.
Your prayer is, oh my god,
Yeah.
it looks so fake. Oh my god.
What if they wake up? Oh my god, because
Yeah.
you never know.
I mean, probably not.
Well,
Yeah.
well, when I'm there, I always do this. I try to. I go, okay. What if somehow, like, after you die, you're given like you can hang out at your own funeral. That's what I always think. Like
Yeah.
somehow you're in the air.
Yeah.
and you can read everyone's mind. That's what I think.
Yeah,
So
it's honestly kind of logical.
Yeah, so yeah, it makes perfect sense.
So obviously, wait, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, so I just try to have a conversation with the person. And sometimes I've been like, you were a prick, man. I did not like you one
No
bit. Yeah, like maybe in another life you're straighten out.
And Justin, like nobody's looking, he like spits on his body.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, take that, bitch.
boot
What
the
you gonna
coffin
do?
on the way out.
See, yeah, that's the thing is people I think forget is like the body is just a vessel. I mean, it doesn't really represent who we are. That's what I never understand about the whole.
Especially when
they're
they're dead, you can tell that because it's just like a shrunken husk.
absolutely.
The whole open and closed coffin too it varies depending on how traditional the family is.
Absolutely, and how they died. I mean, if a guy gets his head split
they kill
open,
himself and yeah.
yeah. I think I have it in my will. So, but I have like a getting cremated, but it's a party. It's not a wake, and I refuse to give money to any kind of funeral home or anything like that. It's just a party. Nobody has to dress up.
Still gonna be weird though.
It is, but it's not going to be in a place. It'll be in someone's house. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't think it would be uncomfortable. Like think about it. Everybody got to like my mother's house or something. Everybody's just hanging out. I'm not there. Maybe that's a
Yeah.
little weird, but it's at least you're not like in a. You're not at a funeral. Everybody's in suits and shit, and we're only there for 20 minutes, and then these people
weird.
make like 10 grand off. Yeah.
Well, that's what they do in the Irish culture because we're all alcoholics.
Yeah.
You just have a party at a bar afterwards, and you tell stories about this person and take shots for them.
Yeah.
perfect.
That's what I want.
No shit.
It's a better use
Absolutely.
of your money.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Buy shots, please.
Can you imagine though? Think about if you died in if whatever you believe in, if there is an afterlife, and you could actually see your own funeral. If you had to watch people, you'd been like, dude, no, I want you guys.
I changed the channel.
Absolutely. Like what else is here in hell?
Boring.
They're mourning me.
I know.
HBO.
Wouldn't you want people at least to celebrate the good times and stuff? Like I just don't understand. That and the school system are two things that for the last hundreds of years have never changed. And it's strange, and that's the school system thing is tough because hundreds of years ago, kids got in school, sat down, had to be quiet, told what to do, don't be creative. Like listen, and
Pledge
that-
of Allegiance.
that's
Say your
It's
prayers.
never changed. Isn't that weird? That's never been a different type of. Something's got to change with the school system. Like you know what I mean? Like I just don't think we're all
You
sitting
mean
there.
in terms of like religion or
No, I mean like how
Or
we
just,
all have
like,
to sit
rules?
there, the rules and it's
Oh, that's changed. As a former substitute teacher, when I came back from traveling, I subbed for like a year
Yep.
in the Fort elementary school system. Those kids don't listen for shit.
No, I'm not saying the kids' behavior. The kids' behavior has changed.
Yeah.
I mean that's why I think we have to do something else rather than be like everyone has to
Beat
sit here.
them is the answer.
Beat the shit out of them. Yes. I think what you do need to move some abuse into the schools.
Oh, absolutely.
I kind of
Bring abuse back.
I kind of think the rules are there though for those kids.
They are, and I don't mean all the rules. I just meant like how it's like you come in every day, you have to sit down,
The routine.
be quiet. Shouldn't there be some other kind of interactive teaching? I don't know.
I bet you that happens like at good schools.
Yeah,
you know?
probably. Yeah,
They
But
probably
not-
have iPads and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
But not
Not a former school system, no.
Because when you taught, didn't you have some crazy shit go on? Like when you tried to tell somebody. something?
remember the cross.
Yeah, one kid called me a faggot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I went in.
Say the story. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's so funny. There's such a disconnect because in the schools now, the teachers are so PC. Everyone's afraid to get sued.
Oh,
You can't
so
say certain things.
You can't be as hard as you want to, huh?
No, but the kids are like 10 times worse. So it's a perfect storm. Like you have no power. You
They-
can't do shit or say shit to these kids, and the kids are just are little maniacs. So I was subbing at the school. It was right near their projects. I was getting just all of Latin America. Like these were the kids I had in my class. They were. I'm not joking. These kids were like. They were not born in America. This was the ELS class,
Okay, all right.
So they spoke mostly Spanish. But when I came in, the teacher was like, "All right, listen, you."
How old are these kids, by the way? The kids you were
They're
subbing?
like 7, 8.
Oh, they're young. Okay.
So they were like, "Oh, you can't say if there's any trouble in your class, just in the school the policy is just say crisscross applesauce."
It's just like, oh, that's
True.
fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
So she was like, "Oh, just say that. All the kids will know what it means, and they'll all sit down with their legs crossed." I found out later that replaced Indian style. Remember when we were kids and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, sit down Indian style"? You can't say Indian style anymore
It's that bad, huh?
Yeah.
because
Oh
Indian
my
is a
God.
politically incorrect term. So you say crisscross applesauce, right?
That is retarded.
So these kids were just fucking maniacs, right? They're throwing.
Justin's gonna bring out the big guns. Right?
Well, they're fist fighting. They're literally throwing chairs at one point. Kids were throwing chairs, they're pulling each other's hair, they're just beating the shit out of each other.
Oh, I wish I could see Justin in this position.
Yeah,
Just like-
I'm screaming. I'm a man screaming at them. You think an 8-year-old would be afraid of a man screaming at him? Nope. These kids didn't give a shit. They didn't flinch, right? So I was like, all right, time to break out the big guns. Here we go. Crisscross applesauce, motherfuckers. What? And I said that, and this little Puerto Rican kid looks at me, and he just goes, "You're a faggot." And I was thinking to myself, you know what? He's got a good point. Like, that was probably the lamest thing I could have said right there.
Oh yeah, that's rough. That was
Like-
probably the end of your teaching days, huh?
It does that. Like, fucking children in groups, man, they are
Impossible.
They are impossible. They're little monsters.
I could never do that.
Nope.
Yeah, me either.
I give my son's teachers a whole lot of credit because it actually happened yesterday. My son comes home.
Your son's how old again?
He's 4 years old. He's in pre-K. There's a little fucking terrors running around every day when I drop him off. So every day we have a conversation. How was your day? And my new thing, because he's a little shit, I ask him if he got in trouble. And he goes, yeah, I did.
Ooh.
Oh.
So he gets in trouble a lot?
Yeah, is this a normal thing?
Twice a week. 2.5 times.
That's
not
about
bad.
normal.
Yeah, for a timeout. So
Yeah.
I go, okay, what happened? He goes, I got put in the timeout chair. I said, oh shit, what the fuck did you do? He goes, I hit someone. I said, oh no. What happened? Well, I punched Mia in circle time.
Oh,
He
no.
punched a chick.
So then that's when you slowly took your belt
Oh,
off, right?
at this point, I'm ready to beat the shit out of
Yes,
this kid.
that's what we need.
But I'm like, no, can't do the violence to stop the violence thing. Even though
Of course you can.
Well, don't use crisscross applesauce. 'Cause that shit doesn't
yeah, they'll
work.
call you. Your son will call you a faggot straight up.
But I've learned it's okay as long as I don't leave a mark. I can hit him. I don't hit
Absolutely.
him,
Below the neck.
I
Work the
could've
body.
And so this morning I drop him off at school and I go up to his teacher and I go, hey, did he get in trouble yesterday for hitting someone? And she's like, oh God, there were so many yesterday. Like, wait, what?
Right.
Whoa.
Multiple victims.
You guys need to pull yourself together. I said, did he punch a girl? She goes, oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I said, oh, okay. And she told me flat out, they sit for so long all day.
Right.
He's just a fidgety child. And he was just wiling out. She didn't say wiling out. I don't really remember what she said.
But she meant wiling
yeah,
out.
He was wiling out, and he just swung at the girl. Didn't punch her in the head, nothing like that. And I was like, all right,
Well,
I get it.
It's tough. He's 4.
He's 4,
And
and
you're
they want
expecting
him
these
to
kids-
sit in
He
circle time
got so
for like
fidgety
an hour.
that he's just like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I told his teacher, I said, I can't sit at my desk all day. You expect these children to sit down all day?
No, and you know what's funny about that is the kid's just doing what we all really want to do but can't. So have you not been? I work at a software company. Have you not been in a meeting and thought, I want to punch this fucking girl in the side of the face?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time, but you don't. But the kids are awesome because kids will fucking do it.
They'll do it.
They
yeah.
don't care.
But we don't change. That's normal. Like we like block that out. But we still have those crazy feelings. Like
Her son was just like, she's not gonna see this coming.
there is
poor,
no way.
poor girl.
Fuck you, Mia. But it's true though. That kids. That's why I kind of admire children, man. They just do and say whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
And that's why they're, but we have to be reserved and stuff like that. I've definitely wanted to lay out a bunch of girls.
I mean, that's not.
All right.
normal,
Well,
I
hey,
think.
I mean,
it's getting real.
I want to punch girls every day. Am I right?
We got a woman beater here.
Well, props to you, Kirby, for not being one of those parents that just automatically blames the teacher.
No.
Because that's all I saw.
Oh, no, I believed it. When he said he hit someone, I was like, yeah,
Sounds
you
like
probably
Travis.
did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sounds
Yep.
like my son.
Yep, probably happened.
Well, when I was in school, I don't know about you guys, but if ever there was a note or a call home, that's it. I'm getting I'm getting beat to an inch within my life.
Hide
you
that
know?
note before
Yes.
mom finds it.
Right?
Absolutely,
Please.
Yeah.
But now,
Yeah.
from my experience in the school system, if you're like, oh, your son's like underperforming or he's not behaving, the parents are like, yeah, that's your fault, because I guess they just grew up. It's it's an entitled generation. So hey, it can't possibly be my angel.
I think the fear of being blamed for your own kids like not doing well scares them, so they just automatically like, it's got to be your fault. You know what I mean?
I think I'll go a little harsher on them. I think they're like spoiled, entitled pieces of shit.
I agree with that.
So it's just
Yeah.
it's an
I
ego.
agree with that
yeah,
statement.
thank you. It's
Right.
it's an ego thing. Like no, my son couldn't.
Gotcha.
Even though he's 7,
Yeah.
I'm taking his word over yours, even though you're an adult. You clearly.
Like, did he light the house on fire? Yeah, but it's not his fault.
Yeah.
It was those goddamn matches.
Who
Right.
sold him those matches?
Yeah,
He should have been
exactly.
18.
So,
Yeah.
so technically, you're saying we should blame the parents.
Absolutely.
In most
100
cases,
in the forward,
I guess it's
in the forward school system, absolutely, absolutely. These
Yeah.
kids are just undisciplined, straight up menaces. You know.
yeah, it depends what it is in order to blame the parents. I guess.
It's true though. I see kids like there's been times in my life as an adult, a little kid would just be like, "Fuck you" to me, and I'm like, I don't even know this dude. And he just said, I would never say fuck. I'd be scared to say fuck you to another classmate when I was that age, let alone because I was raised like you don't treat people like that.
Times are different.
I
Yeah.
don't think-
Kids are not getting whacked anymore.
Nah,
You know.
the parents don't give a fuck, man.
And we went to a Catholic school. I would witness. It was towards the end of the beatings.
The nuns.
But the nuns really beat the shit out of you.
Yep.
I saw a child. He was a couple grades younger than the class that was being taught. He was in trouble. He was on the floor, like writing entries from a dictionary. She saw that he wasn't. He
Is this
wasn't
Sister
writing.
Barbara?
Yeah. She saw that he wasn't
was
writing.
cray.
All he was doing was watching the class. And without warning, she took a ruler. and
Fuck
just
yeah.
Beat the shit out of him.
Hell yes. I fantasized about doing that shit when I was a substitute, man.
I approve
really
this
did.
message.
Right?
That's
Because that's a
crazy.
little kid's response. Like, all right, I have little cousins, or had little cousins, they're older now. And you know how they are. They fuck with you, they jump on you. And then the only way to get their message across is
hit
to
'em.
grab them by their necks
Yep.
and like clank their heads together
Yep.
and tell them like, all right,
I'm
fuck
not
off.
I'm not sure this episode is giving off the best message. Today.
No, beat your kids.
No,
Everyone
abuse-
listening, beat
pro
the
abuse.
shit out of your children regularly.
Absolutely.
Don't leave a mark.
Even when they don't, don't leave
Below
a
the
mark.
neck.
Yeah.
Below
Work
the
the
neck.
body.
Yeah.
The
You
body.
know?
Kidney shots. A lot of kidney
Absolutely,
shots.
because if you hit him in the kidney, it doesn't bruise,
Yeah.
but takes the breath out.
Yeah.
Of it. Yeah.
A liver shot. A good liver shot.
Yeah, possible internal bleeding.
Right.
That's fine.
Do you remember Sister Mary Dumont?
Yeah, that was another one.
Okay, so this is the only time I got struck, and I was a little.
So they would still hit you when you guys were kids.
Yeah.
But it
Nice.
was like Joe said, it was on the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of just ending. We were in I was in I think 4th grade. I can't remember. I'm in 4th grade.
I remember this story.
I'm in the principal's office, and now I've told you this story when I was younger, and I probably was acting like a badass. I'm gonna tell you the truth now. I was scared shitless.
Yeah.
So I told all the people like, oh yeah, she hit me, and I swung at her. No, here's what happened. Sister Mary, who was like, I'm only like 8, 9 years old. She's very big to me, very tall, very scary woman.
She was like a like the trench bull from Matilda.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like that size.
Dude, perfect. Yes. Like, and she just looks humongous when she's angry. So we're in the principal's office. I don't remember why I was in trouble, but I talked back to her. I was talking to the principal and her, and I was we were like, she was trying to tell her side of the story to the principal. I was telling my side. And I was like this, and I was like, and she said something to me. I was like, I didn't say shut up. I said something like, forget it, and turn around. She took her leather gloves,
Yeah.
right? And whacked me as hard as
Hell
she could,
yeah.
right here. And I turned around, and I was shaking, dude, like shaking. Like, and she saw it.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, fucking her
Yeah.
leather gloves, dude.
Her leather gloves were actually made of pigskin, so they hurt more when
Yeah.
she struck him.
They had like metal spikes in them,
Excellent.
and they were rusty. You know what I mean? So
Was this the shredder from Ninja Turtles?
hey, in my head? But yeah, that was the only time I got whacked. But the point of the story
What
is,
did the
I learned
principal
my
say?
lesson. What? She didn't say shit.
Principal was like, sweet.
I need a
High
principal-
five the nun. Nice. Give me knuckles, nun.
I'm pretty sure they
Nice
had their
hit,
own
nice
handshake.
hit.
They're like, but I never acted up for a long time after that. That was my point. Was I don't advocate in all seriousness beating your kids, but sometimes
Well, you can
when
give
they
them a
do
whack
some-
in the ass, or that's not beating your kids if you,
No.
give them a hit in the ass or
Give
slap
the-
on the wrist.
Got to give you one real quick one. My father never hit me. I never really acted up as a kid. I don't know if you remember this story, but my grandmother's upstairs, and she was the sweetest thing. Rest her soul, she's on my chest. Sweetest little thing in the world. I'm yelling at my dad. We're like getting into a fight. So we're in my grandmother's house. Okay, my father lives downstairs. I'm about to walk downstairs, and I'm like wicked pissed. I can't remember what we're fighting about. I'm wicked pissed. So I walk away. My grandmother just kind of hops into the frame and is just like, "He wants fresh muffins." So as I'm walking, she does that in mid stride. I was like,
Oh, no.
Not our muffin.
That's a ruthless beating.
I was like, "Fuck your muffins, hoe!" I was so mad. Yo, my father, who again was like kind of a calm dude. You remember him?
He
Ooh,
beat
hey, you deserve a
Evelyn.
beating for
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You deserve
Absolutely.
a beating. Yep.
If I saw it, I'd beat myself. He took me right by the back of the shirt, dragged me downstairs, right, put me in my bedroom, pulled my pants down, and gave me so many.
Hell yeah.
So many.
Fuck yeah.
I was hoping Justin would continue that story in a horrible way. You pulled your pants down, and then what happened?
Yeah,
And then
I'm
I
getting
never
rock
shit
hard
right
now.
again. No, but he smacked me so many times, man. It was, but that's the point. Is it took me a long time to act up again after
You learned
that,
your
you know what I mean?
fucking lesson.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. So yes, I think that some of these kids should get beat the shit out
Thank
of. Them a little
you.
bit.
There's
With
no
the-
consequences.
Yeah.
With the Sister Barbara story, where the whole class witnessed this child get beaten,
yeah.
like it affects the class
Absolutely.
as much as it, not as much, but almost as much as the kid getting beaten.
Absolutely.
Because you're like, I'm never fucking with this nun ever.
Yep.
You set an example. Because that's what I thought. Because when my cousins were younger, I would just pick one up by the neck, and shake him around. And then my other cousins would go like, all right, stop fucking with him.
Yeah.
So I said, if I could just pick this kid up, if I could just pick this young Puerto Rican boy up by the neck and kind of shake him in front of the class,
That'll show everyone.
that'll set an example. But you
You're-
can't touch him. And
But here's the thing, you're right though. It's kind of like the mafia, right? Somebody fucks around in the mafia, right? For a while, you think, we can get away with this shit, right?
right, you have
Some
to kill
dude
these
acts up.
kids. That's what I'm saying.
But with the mafia though, they'll say they tune somebody up, right?
Right.
Now you know. Now everybody in the hood knows. Wow, we can't fuck with the
Hey,
mafia.
if they don't see it, it didn't happen.
But that's what I'm saying is like it's true. Like if you give a kid a whack, even like as a parent, and the siblings are gonna know. Oh shit, like they mean business. That's the thing. Parents don't give a fuck no more. I don't think. Not this one. I see her with her little one. She's great. You don't have to hit the kid because he's actually pretty well behaved. But there's kids running around where parents don't give a shit either. Like they'll say they go into a store, right, and they grab something. What would you do, Kirby? You'd be like, hey,
No, he goes in the store. I say, hands in your pockets.
you see,
Nice.
now,
Don't
See?
touch anything.
and
Nice.
from saying it so much, he knows. Now these other parents will let their kids run around, grab stuff, and just not give a fuck. And
Right.
so as a kid does that throughout, it's like an animal. It just doesn't even have any rules.
They are animals, right?
Yeah.
I agree with that.
They're wild little wildebeests.
They are. They're little chimpanzees.
It's
you know?
nuts, man.
I-
And you guys, I was just saying, then you guys get like abused. I know your dad was pretty bad.
Hell
How
yeah.
old are you?
Not pretty bad.
Portuguese. He's from the island, right?
But in most cases, he wouldn't like smack me unless it was a really good reason.
And let me just clarify this
Or
kid.
if I like was a smart ass, I said something even remotely smart ass.
Right.
When I got the
This
beatings.
kid too was a fucking angel.
I was very shy.
In school, he was the
I
quietest
didn't
kid.
goof around at all.
Nah, he was a good kid. So it took a lot for him.
Took a lot. One day I was at I think it was in 3rd grade. I heard my friend say to a teacher, like she said something to him, and he was like, "Well, excuse me," to a teacher, and the teacher kind of just brushed it off. So I was like, "I'm gonna try that on
His
my
dad
parents."
stabbed him.
Oh no.
So I said it to my dad, and he's actually driving a car. He said something that I didn't like we're not going to your uncle's house, and I was like, well, excuse me.
Joe's like,
While
this
he's
is gonna
driving-
kill. I've used it before. It's gonna kill.
I've seen this in action. It's gonna go over great.
This is a great bit.
I was testing material with my dad. He keeps his left hand on the wheel and uses the other one to beat the shit out of me. Beat the shit out of me. It got to a point where my mom had to be like, hey, Joe, relax, you're driving. Joe, just stop it.
Hey, we got a
Right,
sound
he-
effect.
Jeff woke up.
guess what?
Yeah.
Jeff fucking woke
Sickly
up over
Jeff.
there.
So yeah, it didn't happen often, but when it happened, oh yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
I ran for the win.
Your dad was not a guy to fuck around with, man.
No.
I was drinking with Joe and his dad on a boat this past summer, and we
He
were
was.
joking around about whatever girls, and your dad looked at us like he was gonna beat us then, as like 30-year-old men.
Yeah, he's not.
I
a
hope
guy-
you didn't really get that vibe, did you?
Well, we were goofing around about something because your mom, like, she's hot shit. Like,
Yeah.
we're
Don't say
joking-
that. Don't say that about my mom.
Well, no, like,
Yeah, you say anything remotely,
No-
anything, even if you say like a
no,
compliment.
hot shit by like she jokes around and she busts balls, So like,
Fire
Joe's pissed, man. He's gonna jump over this table.
He defends his mom
Yeah.
to death.
No,
man.
she's great. Go ahead.
But your mom's joking around with us, and we were talking about girls or something, and your dad's like, just arms crossed, tapping
yeah.
his feet, and he's like, hey, in my day, we talk about the women. It's only the guys. We don't talk about the women with the women.
Yeah. He doesn't understand that like nowadays we hang like guys and girls hang out. They'll go to parties together. Like I'll hang out with a chick. I'll just her and I and watch TV.
And you're friends, and that just blows his mind.
Blows his mind because back in the day, like you couldn't do that stuff unless you were getting married or you planned on settling down.
You see your wife on the wedding night. That's when you meet her.
Exactly. Yeah. It's all arranged. He doesn't like. It's a different time now. I think he would like to live in this time where you can hang out with a chick.
Well, he's
whenever
still
the hell you
alive.
want. Yeah. What I'm saying, well, he's married now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. His life's over.
His life's over.
Well, we're gonna go to a quick break and be back in like 4 minutes. We're gonna play a song right now, and I wrote it down. What is it? Hold on. Yeah, that's it. Hold on, guys. I will be prepared one day. This is from I believe Beta Days, like Beta.
Beta Days.
Beta
It's,
Days.
Oh,
Bill
Billy
Pierce.
Pierce.
Yes.
All right.
And this song is called "Settled for Gold." We'll be right back in like 3 or 4 minutes. Don't go nowhere, bro. Don't go nowhere. Keep watching.
BRB.
Are you ready to upgrade your office space or living area for an affordable price? Stop by Pachico's Furniture, where you can expect a delightful shopping experience, all while saving you some of your hard-earned money. Pachico's Furniture specializes in used furniture, antiques, jewelry, electronics, video games, Blu-ray, DVD, musical instruments, and much, much more. Whether buying or selling, we strive on being Fall River's finest secondhand store. Pachico's Furniture is a family-owned and operated business located on 663 Bedford Street, formerly Billy's Cafe, in Fall River, Massachusetts. Come on by, you'll be pleasantly surprised.
And welcome back to the Whatever Bro podcast. I am Joe, your host. We got Scotty, we got Curb Stomp, and we got Jay Croft.
Woo!
Yo, yo.
Oh, and sound guy Jeff.
Beat your kids.
That's been the theme of the show. We are promoting abuse.
If you have learned nothing else, go home and beat the shit out of your children for no reason.
I'm sure they deserve it.
That really has been the only lesson in today's show.
Absolutely.
That's it. Like, that's
Right?
all we've talked about.
Yeah.
Well, it's an important lesson.
That and death, all positive things.
We will be, by the way, getting to the end. Make sure you stick around to the end. We all will be freestyling to a beat. It'll be a battle
Per usual.
every episode now. It's just it's a common thing we got to do. What did you call someone call somebody a CUNT or something? Somebody left a comment.
Oh, during the comments, Alexandra Rigo, who was also, I think she was a sub. She was like beyond a sub. She was like,
A real teacher?
Alex is like, if you guys know Alex,
She's
she's
an actual teacher.
no, she wasn't a teacher, but
She's
she
like sixth man, kind of like the NBA has sixth man, best bench player.
I would say she was the enforcer,
Gotcha.
right? Because if you guys know Alex, she's
I
tough.
would not want to fight her.
Yeah.
Would not want to fight her ever.
I would fight her, but I would use takedowns. You
Somebody's
know?
phone is bugging.
Oh god damn, that's me. I'm
Shut
sorry.
your goddamn
Listen.
phone off.
Take your
you.
birth control.
Yeah, dude. That's exactly
gotta-
what it sounded like. It was
I
your
gotta
birth
take
control
my
alarm.
I gotta take my pill. I gotta go home and beat one of my little cousins.
Just a reminder.
That's my alarm.
Beat Harry. I got him. All right.
So Alex she's a tough chick.
Yeah.
You guys know her. So she was working this was at Durfee when I was subbing too. And she was like they threw her in the ISS room, in school suspension.
Yeah, that's where the bad kids.
That's
were.
where the bad
That
kids
was worse
are.
than detention. That was like detention wasn't enough. They had to actually you got taken out of your class and had to sit somewhere the whole day and not talk.
Right.
It was fucking brutal.
So that shows you how tough Alex is because
They put her there. Yeah.
these kids are the worst of the fucking worst. The creme de la creme of Durfee, you know?
Yeah.
These kids are all dead by now or in prison, you
Scoot
know?
over just a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm blocking Scott's shot.
He's actually good though.
Scott's like, you're blocking my shot, bro.
You're good.
So these kids are worst of the worst. And they put Alex in charge of the room,
Right.
like 5 days a week.
I was there like twice, and it was a rough place to be. There was all like, oh, that's the kid that always smokes weed after school. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the kid that deals drugs. Oh, what am I doing here?
Yeah, I was a
Yeah.
grown man in that room, and I'd be like, I'm afraid of these kids.
yeah.
and they're a foot taller than me.
Yeah, yeah.
Which doesn't take much. But Alex was in there, and she's like, she was a lot tougher than me. I was like, hey, knock it off over there. I was like the weak guard in an episode of CSI or something. Like, oh, we can turn this motherfucker.
Everybody plots against you like, yo, we got fucking Crofton.
Yeah,
Go.
exactly. So
Hey, Crofton, you got a light? Fuck your mother.
yeah. I'm like, yeah, and I have extra cigarettes if you guys want. So yeah, she was the opposite of me. She was tough. So she ran the ISS room, and I was like her assistant that particular day.
I would
Her
love to
bitch?
watch that.
Yeah.
I would pay to watch
Her
that.
bitch. I was her bitch.
Came in with
Her weak ass bitch, as one student referred to me as.
Justin, go get me a coffee, please.
Yes. I said, yes, ma'am.
Yes,
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 ma'am.
ma'am.
I have to go to the bathroom. Can you go for me?
yes, let me borrow your vagina. Okay.
Just pee in my hands. I'll cut my hands. Just pee, and I'll just kind of transport it. So yeah, I was Alex's slave. But one day she's like, one kid was like, if I ran this class, these kids would be like, beating the fuck out of each other, shooting rocket launchers off. But she kept it like pretty tight in there. But there was this one like goth emo girl, and she was fucking around. I don't remember exactly what she was doing, but Alex is like, hey, like knock it off over there. She would refuse to listen, and then Alex is like, all right, you're out of here. Like, go to the office, which then leads to out of school suspension.
Yes.
And she was just like, cunt. And just record skip.
Yeah.
Time froze. Everyone in the class was like, yeah, kids woke up and were like, what is this fucking C word?
She's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Yo, that goth chick's
yeah,
done, kid.
I was like,
What did Rigo do?
I did a Kevin McAllister like.
What did Rigo do? How did she respond?
She was kind of stupefied like the rest of us. Like, what? She just called her a cunt. And she's just like, get the fuck out of here. Didn't say get the fuck out. She just, had her leave. And then after we went through, we were both like, she just called you a cunt. Yeah, that was awesome.
But so she just.
We had a good laugh about it afterwards, yeah.
But that is it. I mean, what do you do in that situation?
What do you do? Yeah. You can't go and like kick the kid in the
Either
head.
beat
You
the
have
shit
to-
out of him
you
or
have
you
to
don't.
take it. You
Yeah.
have
Right?
to take the
Yeah.
cunt.
That's the problem, right? That's what I'm trying to institute.
Yeah.
In my world, let me hey, Mayor Giselle,
Jazel.
if that is his name.
It's Jazel, like witch Hazel.
It's Jizzle.
All right.
Hazel.
Tom Brady's girlfriend, right? It's the same person?
Not as hot.
It's
Not as good looking.
Jazel Bunchen, yeah.
All right. Giselle, if you're listening,
I love you.
let me reform the Fall River public school system. In my system, that chick calls Alex a cunt. Alex can go tackle her and ground and pound her.
Yeah. Ground body shots.
Right.
Again, body shots.
And just like grab her by throat and say, "Who you calling a cunt, motherfucker?"
Yeah, I
and
think
then the
that-
rest of those kids are gonna learn a lesson.
They won't be in ISS no more because
Nope.
they'll be like, you know what? We can't fuck around out here.
So,
Absolutely.
Can I know, you guys have been in ISS before?
I have, yeah.
For what infractions exactly?
I swear I don't remember, but it must have been something. It wasn't like fighting or drugs or nothing like that.
It can
but
be
was-
something stupid
It was
like
probably
talking
being
in class.
late for school. A million times. But isn't out of school suspension cooler than being in an
Way.
ISS?
Yeah.
True.
way cooler.
Yeah, you can watch TV. Your parents probably aren't home unless they don't have
The
jobs. But
the thing about
Yeah,
the
true.
thing about ISS was your parents didn't have to know. You know?
Yeah, that was it.
So that's why out of school suspension
Absolutely.
was bad because they have to
knew.
know about it. They get called and stuff.
Speaking of Scotty's punishments, in like middle school, like there was a code system in Catholic school. So if we got in trouble, the teacher would be like, that's a code.
Yep.
And they would mark, it would just be like
Is
a check mark that said, this kid acted up this day.
There's a checklist.
If you had too many codes, you couldn't go on field trips.
Which, by the way, in a Catholic school was the fucking best thing in the world. We took one to an apple orchard once, and I was like, yes! Like, we're out of fucking school on a bus? Yes.
Yep. So, but him and this other kid would always be the two that we'd have to like drum roll, like our Scotty and Dave going on a field
They
trip.
were
and we'd
pricks,
be like,
too. They were pricks, too, because they would announce it.
Yeah.
Towards like the beginning of the week, like here's who got too many codes. Are we ready?
Whoa.
You know the teachers were pumped about it.
They
yeah.
shamed you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big time.
this
That's
kid-
very Catholic.
This
of
kid was
them.
always top
It's very
three.
Catholic.
He was always top three most
Yeah.
codes.
but they're
Hell
pumped.
yeah.
They're like, I don't have to bring this shit.
Yeah, they're like, which little devil do we get to keep here? But that is the worst in a Catholic school when your whole grade, because we're all grade was like 40 people. That's it. Our whole grade, all your friends go to the thing, and you have to stay with one other fucking person. Usually the kid you fucking hate, because he just never, and you got to sit there all day long. Everybody's on a field trip. What did I miss? Was it a movies? It was the movies, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and you didn't miss like many, but you were always like up there for people who were
close,
at
yeah.
risk. And it's
Yeah.
funny because I was the opposite. Like it would always be like
Zero codes.
Joe has the best attendance, and he didn't get zero codes in
Yeah.
the last 6 months
Yep.
Wow.
because I was just quiet.
He's a good
I was
kid.
like this weirdo. I was like Rain Man in the corner.
No, you just
He
well
was-
behaved.
Well, he was getting beat at home. This just goes to my
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
it's the point of the whole episode,
It's
man.
the discipline.
Beat the shit out of your children.
Yeah. And by the way, this rings a bell. I hope he's watching or will listen to this. But Dave Mello, a good friend of ours, who when we were kids, this dude was Jim Carrey. He was Ace
Yeah.
Ventura. This kid was
He
so
was the
talented and funny.
funniest guy.
He would have blown comedy out the water if he had stuck with it. Unfortunately, he had kids and got a wife.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, way to think it through, Dave.
Yeah, good job, Dave. If you have time,
I hope you're not listening.
yeah, he's probably not.
That was depressing.
But
Ah,
listen,
he would love to hear
this
this.
kid was hilarious. To talk about me always, that kid was always stuck at not going. He had
Yeah.
the most codes. He was he just always got in trouble for making he was always making people laugh all day long. So he got in trouble for talking whatever. He ended up he had like some rough times at home, so he had to switch schools in the middle of the year, and he left his binder there. Now, we used to fuck around all the time. Now, we were in like 3rd or 4th grade. You think we're Catholic boys. No, man. Everybody in that school, we were just crazy. Like, we talked about shit in 4th grade that we look at now. No, and we're like, cannot believe we said that stuff.
I talk about like more classy things now than I did in like 4th grade.
And we're vulgar now. So put it this way. So this kid left a binder. Do you remember this dude? He left a binder. And he left it, and they held it up, and they were like, oh, so Dave left his binder, so does anybody can get a hold of him? We're like,
The whole time we're like, oh my God, because the whole binder is pictures of teachers killing themselves.
dude, I swear to God. I swear to God.
And it's not like, and there's like probably a name tag on their shirt.
Nice.
Yes.
Like, this is this
Dude,
teacher.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so bad, but we would take their imperfections. So if they ever saw it, they would literally get so mad and probably cry.
The holy grail of binders.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that was amazing.
I'm not lying to you. There was one, and it was Miss Hemingway. I'm shouting out names and everything.
Oh, she speaks like Elmer Fudd.
A little bit like
I'm
this.
hunting rabbits. You know?
She had a lisp.
Yeah, no, it was,
Kind-
it was
kind
like
of.
this.
Speech impediment.
The R's are W's.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
ours- so she would talk like this. So Dave drew a picture of her naked and then titties out hanging herself.
Oh,
hey,
God.
speech bubble said wife blows.
So this is in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
This is
he's brilliant.
This is a young.
He was
young
genius. He
Yeah.
was genius. Now we had an older teacher too, which honestly I don't want to go too hard because I think she might have passed away. God rest her soul. She was an older lady, so she had like 2 lines right here.
She's dead, Scott. Come on.
She's
She
dead.
is
You're,
totally-
you're 30 plus.
She's like,
Yeah.
She's gone.
She was old when you were a kid.
Oh man, but she had 2 lines, and we used to
just wrinkles,
We used to-
dimples.
Yeah.
always call it like a ventriloquist dummy,
Yeah, like
right?
she's like. A,
Yeah. And
Kids are rotten,
and
man.
we drew all this stuff, and when they held up the binder, we didn't know if they had seen it yet. So we didn't know if they were testing us. And I'm just like, oh my god, like what do we do, bro? Like
We're all sweating.
We're gonna be in trouble too, just because I don't know. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? They knew we were friends, and I don't to this day don't think they ever actually looked in it, but I don't know.
They had to have looked in
I'm
it.
thinking.
You
think,
can't
think
imagine.
as a teacher, why wouldn't you?
I look in everything I pick
Yeah.
up. I pick up something in the kitchen at work. I'm like, what's this? Anything good in it?
Yep.
Can you imagine if she's
But if you're an old like naive teacher, you're gonna be like,
They're not.
There's no way there's suicide
You
drawings.
think they were naive? Those nuns were getting it in on the weekend. Let me tell
That's the
you.
thing. We
I hope so.
We pretended they,
They
were
were
lesbians.
dirty
remember?
whores.
St. Ives and Doobie. We used to pretend they were
we
lesbians.
used to
That was
pretend
in
they
there
were-
too. Like,
I don't think you have to pretend. I'm sure they were actual lesbians.
They weren't allowed to have sex unless they were married, and they weren't allowed to get married, were they?
no.
Nuns
that.
aren't allowed to get married.
But
No.
they hung out day and night, which has me questioning whether they were.
I believe they lived together too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Scissored.
for sure. Definitely.
They clam slammed
Without a doubt.
Now, Scott, what was the term when you got in trouble? It was called a what?
a code.
A code. Now, you hit, 3 codes, and then you had to get molested by the priest? Was that because I had a buddy, he went to St. Stanislavski's, I think it was called.
Stans.
St. Stan.
St. Stan's.
I like how you said it's Saint Stanislaus.
Yeah.
Stanislaus?
You know
I
who-
don't fucking know.
You know who went there?
man.
You know who went there?
Who?
Our friend, Ori Mamera.
Oh, yeah.
Corey went there. I don't know if that's who you're talking
That
about.
makes a lot of sense. That's why he's demented.
Yeah.
You said like Saint Stanislavski's.
Wait, how do you actually say it?
Stanislaus.
Saint Stanislaus.
That's equally ridiculous. And
That's why everyone called his Saint Stan.
Yeah.
Saint
Keep it
Stan,
simple.
all right.
It's
So-
Saint Santa Claus.
Stanislav. Yeah, guys.
so the guy who ran, I guess he was like the principal / priest of the place, was Father K, right?
Who's Father K?
He ran St. Stan's. He was like the head priest.
Okay.
Which / principal, since it was a religious
Oh.
school.
Was he raping kids like everyone else?
Came out late. Well, here's what happened. Like, he started getting accused. Like, former students years later came out and said, like, yeah, this guy like did some inappropriate shit with me. Then another person came out. Another person came out. Another person came out. Yeah, the guy retired like this instantly.
Can I know what? I'm sorry. What was his last name again?
K. I don't know his last name.
just K?
They called him Father K.
It wasn't Father Kelly, right? I mean,
I don't know.
Possibly.
My point is, every school where there's like a Catholic priest, especially like when we were growing up, especially when our parents were growing up, there seemed to be some weird shit going down.
When there was that whole, the movie Spotlight. When there was
No.
that.
Me neither.
It's about priests. I'm sorry, priests molesting
This is some
children.
Catholic school
It's-
shit, Kirby. We never heard it.
Listen,
I went to
it's
Catholic
when
school
the,
for
it's
half
when
my
the
life,
Boston
but I don't hear that shit.
it's when the Boston Globe found out about priests molesting children.
find out there was like
in
90
Boston.
priests, and then
Like what got the ball rolling was a priest in Fall River named Father Porter.
Yep.
Had molested I don't know how many kids, but he molested
lot.
a shit ton of kids, and that was one guy. And then they realized, holy shit, every priest is doing this.
So
then-
Fall River started that entire debacle?
Well, we didn't really start it, but where the Father Kelly.
One of the first articles to come
yes,
out.
the Father Kelly was the first one where a kid came out. And
No, Father Porter.
I'm sorry, Father Porter. So once a kid came out, the reason everybody else jumped on it was because everyone their whole life had been. Some people, they even said, had shadowed it in their brain to the point they didn't even know until under hypnosis. Like they had buried it. But what happened is when somebody comes out with something like that, you finally don't feel alone
It comes
anymore.
up.
So everybody's like, boom, me too, boom, me too. And it got so bad. The movie Spotlight does a great job. It went 90 priests in Boston.
Just Boston
90.
alone.
Oh,
And that's
man.
Boston. And then they found out, you see at the end of the movie, it's every state. And not only United States. And that this shit's been going on forever. And it's like a fucking real cult. And that's what makes you question Catholicism. Big time.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I only advocated beating these kids. I didn't say anything about fucking them.
We're just with the nuns. All right.
Right? I mean, either way, you learn a lesson, but I'm not going to.
Folks, take this. Beat your kids. Do not suck their dick.
Yeah,
Like,
come
that's
on now.
not a good thing to do.
Right.
We do
I
not.
think the
Wait, Scott, what was the term? You got 3 scores or
Codes!
3 codes? Scott, you get 3 codes. You
you
gotta
got-
get fucked in the ass, my man. I'm sorry.
and you gotta visit Father K.
Yeah, he's gonna just fucking rail you. I'm
It's like,
sorry.
listen, do you either want to suck my dick or do you want to go to, do you really want to go to
I'll
see
tell
Star
your
Wars?
mom.
'Cause- yeah. That reminded me too is sign and returns. Did you ever get those as a kid? Sign and
Oh,
returns?
I dreaded them. Yeah.
Scariest thing in the world, 'cause
no, I didn't.
I was horrible at every subject.
Yeah.
So I always got failing grades, and you had to get a signed and returned by your parents. My mother she would do a C and an M. That'd be it. That'd be her signature. So I would be like, this is so easy. I signed so many of those fucking things myself, and they never knew because it was just a C and an M.
Yeah.
Boom.
That was easy.
Absolutely.
It's funny you bring that up because literally the only person whose signature I can replicate is my mother's.
Weird.
And she even says it when we go out to dinner because I just think it's fun. I've done it my whole life. I'll sign the credit card slip if she pays, and she's like, "Wow, you have that down to a T." I said, "Ma, I've been practicing for 15 years at this point.
Yeah.
I know how you
Signatures.
do it."
Signatures are tough though. Like initials is one thing, but an entire
Oh
signature.
no, I got it down to it. And weird thing
You
is,
must have practiced a lot, right?
I sign my last name the same way now.
Ah.
So she signs her first initial in her last name, and now because I've forged her signature that many times, I
It's like
sign
that,
my last
yeah.
name the exact same way now.
No shit, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, Mom.
Yeah, you didn't see half my test.
I failed half of 7th grade.
Yeah, I did. I pretty much, not gonna lie, I cheated a lot in college.
And Scott, you must have been sweating when you were signing that CM.
Like you wouldn't believe because you can't fuck that up.
Because you know, if I fuck it up, I'm getting fucked in the ass by a priest.
That's
it's
a
got-
4th
yeah.
code.
This is where
Right.
Justin jumps on the gay bandwagon. Yeah, man, but it was scary because you can't screw that up and start over. You know what I mean?
Oh, no,
Oh,
right.
no.
You screw up.
Your ass is
the-
toast, my friend.
You
After
You have to
that.
commit to it.
Yeah, you have to just go. It's kind of like if you're just ripping the Band-Aid off, you can't just kind of all right, you just go, and then it comes out, and the way it comes out, you sit there and analyze it for like 20 minutes, like, this is not going to work. Give it, you don't get in trouble, bang.
Because now you think about it, do you think those teachers actually even gave a shit? As long as there was a pen mark at the bottom, they're like, yeah, whatever, I don't give a fuck.
The
I'm
only-
just required to do this by the school.
The only thing is they were shitheads. Like I said, they like to shame us. I remember that a lot. And I remember Dave, as much as I love Dave, he acted up. They always would shame him. Like they had no problem in embarrassing him.
Of any other student in the school,
was-
they would shame him like you wouldn't believe.
The
Yeah.
kid- and
Well,
the
that's
kid-
that's Catholicism, right? Shame is the
Absolutely.
primary element of the religion.
But
Absolutely.
I think part of it's because he would embarrass them too.
Yeah, he was
Like he was that funny where he would make them look stupid at that age.
absolutely.
So then they'd be like, "This motherfucker." Like,
Yeah, it make
I'm
them
gonna
mad.
give him codes till he can't go on field trips.
Yeah,
Right.
Like they got satisfaction out of making him upset because he never was a punk. He just was so fucking funny and wouldn't shut up. But it was great. We'd cry laughing all the time. Like when he said we used to have sleepovers. You remember this? It was just naturally hilarious. We'd have sleepovers. All of our friends, and we'd be upstairs from my mom's room, so we all had to be real quiet. And he would just take that and embrace it. And what he'd do is he'd get a blanket. Remember this? He'd play the old lady. He'd put a blanket on like this, and he'd go and he was gonna tackle one of us. But he'd go nice and slow. He'd be like, what's this? And we're all just trying to, I'm like, Dave, no, shut up, no, don't tackle one of us. And I'm just trying to be like quiet. And he'd pick somebody and just straight up wrestle him. And I'm just like, my mom's going to fucking wake up. Like, he was hilarious. Dude. The kid was just like fucking genius, hilarious. But they loved to shame him. And they would shame people a lot. And I couldn't stand that about looking back. They just,
Catholics, man.
An example of his genius. We were in class. I think it might have been 5th or 6th grade. He pulled his pants down. He was sitting in front of the class.
That's brilliant.
He pulled his pants down as much as he could without his dick being out.
Yeah.
And I don't know. My attention wasn't focused on his ass crack, but I think Scott was dying laughing. Scott was just like pointing at him, and the whole time he's squirming in his chair, and his ass is slowly coming out of his pants.
hey, this kid was way ahead of his time. dude.
Yeah, it's like
He
like,
was-
for an adult to do that would be funny. Like forget a kid that age. Like I was always surprised at the things he would come up with in the middle of class, and then I'd
Yeah.
be dying laughing and be like, shit, I'm gonna get in trouble just from laughing.
He was a genius, dude. I remember one time. Do you remember one time it was when I was with Betsy? Liz was there in the college when he came to see me at UMass Dartmouth, and he was like really digging this girl. It was Liz. She walked out of the room. He just pulled down his pants and started humping the bed. And like right when she just walked out the room, we were just like, geez, he was just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He was nuts. But yeah, so 3 codes. Justin, I know you want to go back to it.
And you're getting molested.
Father Cat.
It's that simple.
Oh shit, man.
I do wonder, like, how often that occurs now. Like, I know it happened more in the 90s.
I don't know. Do parents even send their kids to Catholic schools anymore?
I don't know.
That's another good point.
Because
I don't
there's
know.
so much
Ours
weird
is
shit.
gone.
Yeah?
and ours is gone.
Oh, yeah. Your school got bulldozed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Well,
'cause
I think a few have, not just that one.
Yeah, I think most of them.
I'm telling you, man, that priest coming out shit really fucking made things weird, man. They're coming out of all these priests like raping kids. It just changed things, man.
They're coming out all right.
Well, my question is, why were you guys being such cock teasers? You know?
Dude, we were pissed. When we
That's,
found out
a,
about
that's
this.
a question no one ever asked. Why were you little sluts just, you're talking about your...
I know it.
Yeah.
Father. Come on,
Right.
Father. But dude,
Got a code, son. Oh, I might get a second code. Oh, I might get a third code. Oh, my ass crack's out. I'm shaking it about.
That's why you
You
got
know?
so many codes.
Oh, Sister Mary slapped me with a leather glove. What? You knew what you were doing, you little sluts. Come on now. Stop playing around. Stop playing
Father.
games.
You don't want this,
Yeah. This guy was a bad boy, wasn't he? Yeah, he was naughty.
Father? The body of Christ is
Yeah.
with you, brother. Shit, man. What do we got for time? Are we ready to freestyle? We got a lot to talk about, yeah?
We're about an hour.
All right, you want to do some freestyle?
Freestyle time.
Listen, all I can talk about is beating the shit out of kids, all right?
All right, so you're going to go first. then.
Your first word is kids.
Yep, your first word is kids. And you got time to, yeah.
Do you need
So,
more wine?
You
I
guys
actually would like some more
All
wine.
right, go refill
I
on the
got you.
wine. Go refill on the wine. Kirby got it. And Justin's just thinking of what rhymes with kids.
No, that's not why.
All right.
I freak out. I'm like, shit, what rhymes with kids?
Get a couple words, Justin, and then just throw them together. And we're going to freestyle for you folks after we refill some of this wine. And that's how we're going to close out the show.
Want to just play a quick sample of that beat, Jeff?
Yeah, we say a word, and we just go with the word.
Oh, you
Yeah.
feel it? Because I do.
Yeah.
Yo,
Should I go?
if you want,
Oh,
if
no,
you
wait,
feeling
wait.
it, dog,
Hey, wait.
What's my word?
kids. Or unless you, if
Kids.
if you want a different word, let us know.
Yo, I hate kids. I beat them in their cribs. If they die, I blame it on SIDS. Scott in Catholic school. Ass it out. Ass is out. Priests are taking bids.
No, I knew it since.
He had me at that SIDS line. That SIDS.
I should have stopped there.
Son and infant death syndrome. Oh, shit, got it with a SIDS line. Okay, all right.
That'll be the only time I ever chant that out.
Yeah. That could be a soundbite, dude. Son and infant death syndrome. Oh,
When it
shit.
goes around, please, after Joe, you go. Swing that mic over to Jeff. He's rapping.
yeah.
He's rapping through that mask
Yeah, absolutely.
about pussy, as per usual.
How about this? Since we gotta move the camera for that, he'll be the last one
Yeah.
to flow. Yes, camera. Yes, camera. Absolutely.
Every time we
Jeff,
wind
I'll
the
move
rap-
the camera myself.
All right. I
Who's
got.
up? Who's
Actually,
up?
Justin is back.
We gotta go. We gotta go
serious.
counterclockwise.
He's
So
ready.
Kirby's next.
Yeah, we got Kirby next.
I need a word.
All right, we need a word for Kirby.
It's gonna be show related.
You want priest?
No,
Priest is
that's
good.
so difficult.
All right, I got
Priest?
you.
Oh, priest is easy.
Priest is awesome.
I got
Catholic. Wait, Catholic?
I got an easy one.
Not Catholic's
I got an
awful.
easy one. School.
School. Okay.
School. Yo,
Da-
Kirby, you about to
da-
bust
da-
up this mic, boo?
Yep, I got you.
Shit. Give me some, girl.
Come on, Kirby, you got this.
Ah.
Yo, we're talking about Catholic school, though I ain't a tool. You gotta know that you're a fool, and if you act a fool, then none's gonna school you and beat your ass with their tool. That's a ruler or a glove. And they don't even give a shit if they leave a mark above the waist. I fucked it up.
Hey, she was in trouble in her first line, and she somehow dragged that up for 5.
5.
She's like, I'll be in trouble for 5 lines.
This is the epitome of this.
We're not judging quality here. All right. You want me to rhyme, sort of.
Kirby,
I saw the fear in your eyes. You're
I
like,
was like,
shit, I got nothing
shit.
else.
I saw Kirby like this, like shaking, like, oh shit. And then she came and she was like, with the tool or a glove. Fucking ill. That was ill. Oh shit. All right, I'll take a word.
Yeah, you do priest.
Oh man, I'll do priest.
Priest to Scotty.
All right. Shit, I got this. Yo.
Beat's amazing.
Yeah. Yo. I was at the St. Michael's feast when I ran through a field of Yo, man.
Where's my snare?
Started out with St.
I
Michael's
got no
Feast.
snare in my headphones.
All right. What's the word again?
Priest.
Feast. All right. Yeah. I walked through a field at St. Michael's feast. I walked through a field of a bunch of geese. I unleash the motherfucking beast. And I say, hey, how you doing there, priest? Put that dick up in my... Yo, put that dick up in my ass, motherfucker, because I got too many codes. That's right, I'm a dick sucker. I ain't going on this... Wait, okay, I got you. Yo, that's right, father, you can touch this dick, because I ain't going on a fucking field trip.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh my god.
You like that? Bless this shit
Hey,
with holy water.
we do this so often. I need to get that crowd chant. That's
Oh
like,
please,
I know, we do.
please get like
Wait,
the N one.
He can't play two sounds at once, so
No, I know.
we will be the crowd. We are the crowd.
Well, as soon as the beat ends, you hit the oh shit.
Why can't we just have a real crowd?
I say it every time.
All right, we good.
all right, you do it.
I
What
turned
word?
into a sassy black Southern lady just now. I'll say it every time, crackers.
You bet your ass.
Oh,
You bet your ass, boy.
Praise the Lord and baby Jesus, priest.
All right, shit. We got okay.
Joe's up.
Yeah, I need a word.
Since we're talking about, let's go with spanking. Since we're talking about beating the shit out of kids.
Spank. Spank is good.
Spank.
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 Yeah. You got plenty, man.
Okay.
Joe thinks. Frank.
Oh, wait, that's my word again?
Abuse
Huh?
children.
Spank.
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 You got it. Oh, sick. Get him, Joe. Yup. It's time, bro. It's your time, bro.
Yo, I'm watching $1 Million Baby with Hillary Swank. I said I like that ass. I think I'm gonna spank, yo. And then I'm like, yo, I wanna smoke that dank. And then I was like, hey, I'm gonna give it a wank. Cause I was horny. And there was porn on the TV. And I was like, yo, I don't wanna get VD.
Yes!
Or STD. Don't fuck with me. Cause I'm Joe. Get the fuck out of here, Bree.
You hear that, Bree? You hear that, Bree? Get the fuck out of here.
Bree's my ex-girlfriend.
Oh shit, that was awesome. Yo,
Who's Bree?
I know
Used HIV.
the only-
that STD line was fire.
Too many
Right.
E's.
That shit was fire. Oh damn.
It's tough to rap. I'll tell
All right,
you.
we're skipping over Jeff. Jeff's ending it.
Well, I thought Jeff's up.
No,
Right?
he's ending.
You really
He's
want.
ending.
You really
Oh.
want Jeff.
We gotta
we gonna
rotate
go
again.
back around?
No, you know what? Let's just get Jeff involved.
Let's
right
get
now.
Jeff in.
Give him a mic,
here,
Joe.
Man.
Oh yeah, my mic, sure.
Well, you want to give him mine? Just gotta hop on.
All right, now I can't hear the beat, so
He can't
You
hear
want
the beat.
headphones?
no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna just go. Yeah, I'm gonna just
Do
go.
you want me to sing it to you?
No,
Dun
I'm good.
dun dun dun
Yeah,
dun.
yeah, do that. Do that. That'd be great.
Hey, let's do it. Let's do the beat for Jeff.
What's my word?
Your word is sick.
All right.
Or ill.
Ill. You want ill?
Ill?
No, sick is good.
Sick. All right.
Do you want us to sing the beat to you? I have a beautiful singing voice.
I'm doing it with Kirby.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
All right, ready?
So not the real beat.
No. 1, 2. Dun
Dun,
dun
dun.
dun dun dun
Dun
dun
dun dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
I'm wearing
Dun,
this
dun,
mask
dun,
because
dun.
I'm sick. Shit oozing
Dun,
out my
dun,
nose when it
dun,
should be
dun.
my dick.
That's all
shit.
you need, Jeff.
I can't believe what's going on.
Kill him.
Did you see that? Unbelievable, dog.
We got any comments right now? I'm just curious.
So anyway,
People are like, stop rapping. That's called the child abuse hotline.
One of these lines says Pete Daly has SIDS.
All right, so Justin, this is our redemption round.
Damn, am I gonna go again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit, I thought I killed it with that SIDS line. I was
That was good.
I want to go out on that.
I think so far you are winning this battle with that.
Damn it.
Absolutely.
Sid
I
line.
think you won last week's too.
Yeah.
Well, let me destroy that.
All right, so since this is what you always keep talking about, gay.
Okay, we didn't talk about gayness
How about
this
faggot?
show.
You
Gay,
just-
gay's so easy.
Yeah, how about faggot?
Okay.
Maggot.
Which is a word we
Faggot.
don't usually say, but we're gonna for the.
All right. Let's
What
go.
one are you doing?
Faggot.
I'll go with faggot.
All right, let's go. Bust it, Jeff.
Uh,
Get him with that gay sex shit, yo.
Substitute teacher. Kids acting up. Your attitude, son, I say bag it. Crisscross applesauce. He said, man, what are you, a faggot? That's everything I have.
well, that was your end line, and that's everything I have. Oh my god!
Yo, the headline was burned.
Can I
And that's everything I have.
And that concludes this rap.
can I say I've been drinking a lot of red wine?
Yeah, you look a little buzzed, dude.
Me and Justin are in a competition. Because
Yeah, you know what? Can I just say I thought
Kirby's a little red right now.
usually I'm the hardest drinking person here. You
Yeah.
know, and when Kirby was keeping up with me on the wine.
I'm still keeping up. I'm beating
Well,
you.
I was like, all right. I was pouring her a glass, and I was like, Kirby, you keeping up with me today? She's like, well, I got vodka in the Dunkin' Donuts cup.
So she's way ahead.
I've been drinking this for hours. So
I made myself an Irish coffee before I came here.
yes,
This is awesome because this explains why her rap was so horrendous, which I can't wait for.
Give me a word.
What was your word before, by the way? Because you said glove.
glove.
All right, we'll
don't
give you.
remember.
We'll give you something easy. Huh?
None.
None is a good
Oh,
one.
that's
None.
sweet.
Wait,
None.
I need 13 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're good. None. Yeah, we give her a none. None. Oh my God, there's so many.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
We ready to go? Yo, Kirby, redemption.
This beat
here,
is
baby.
dangerous.
Ah. Gotta.
Do I have to use none first?
No,
No,
use
no.
it whenever you
All
want.
right.
Get him, baby.
It's all right. We'll give you 30.
She forgot she was rapping. She forgot.
I need you to start this
Hey,
over.
I just saw her.
She's like, did I leave the stove on?
Kirby's like, shit, I left the iron on again, didn't I?
I don't iron. You fucking kidding me? I bought an iron 3 years ago. It's still in the box.
Oh my God.
Stick it
dude.
in the dryer for
Yo,
15 minutes.
Your face just got me like. I'm like, yo, she's gonna bust it, and she just was like. All right, let's go. Let's
none.
give this another
Give it to
try.
me. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, my ribs hurt today.
Shit, boy.
The greatest.
It's your girl Kirby.
Yo, people talk about Father Porter. He's started a controversy. And then they bring in the nuns. They're kind of fun till they give you a code and tell you can't come.
Yes.
I just wanna go on the field trip to the apple orchard, yo, and hang out in the sun. Oh no, I'm not done.
Oh,
But my eyes are starting to run because I wear eyeliner. Stupid girl shit makes me finer. That was a good one.
That was good. That was a strong finish. Makes me
And I'm
finer.
done.
please tell me you're done.
Oh my god.
I can't wait till you
Ain't
see
that
this.
dumb? I'll remember this.
I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna remember it as bad as it is. Though.
It's terrible.
Wow, that was awesome, dude. That was murder.
God, that is amazing.
Well, seriously, guys, you don't know.
want to rap.
Her talk about Father Porter just made me want to spit my wine out.
Joe fucked me up. I had lines ready to spit.
She was like controversy. Shit. All right, shit.
Murdered it.
All right, I'm gonna incorporate my word and make fun of Kirby's last rap.
Scotty's
My-
word.
What's your word?
I don't know yet.
Wake.
All right,
There's always wake.
Wake. Let's go wake. I like
Wake.
that.
Or dead body?
Which do you prefer?
Dead baby.
Oh, dude, dead baby.
Dead baby.
Oh god.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a second.
Or SIDS.
All right. All right. Yo, I went to India, right? Yo. I saw this chick, she was holding dead baby. I said, fuck that thing, give me head, lady. I don't care about your stupid medication. Everybody knows that I'm in love with masturbation. So take that kid and throw him in the river, cause my dick's got shit that'll make your knees quiver. That's right, lady, you're all a scam. And everybody knows I'm the motherfucking man. So I ran into the pharmacy. What the hell rhymes with that?
Pharmacy.
Pharmacy.
Talking about cheese, Parmesan.
Hey, at the very end, we all got to go in and help each other
right.
freestyle.
All right, you want to do it right now?
Yeah, Joe, go ahead and go in and
let's
save
go,
him.
Yeah, why don't we just...
What's
need
the
a
last
word, I
word?
need a word.
Pharmacy? Oh, pharmacy is the last word. Go ahead, Joe. Rhyme pharmacy.
You're up, Joe.
I got it. All right, fine.
Take the
You got it,
intro.
you got it.
You got
All right,
Hit it.
pharmacy.
He's got it.
Pharmacy.
Hey, we're all going to just go. Just jump in when you can.
Okay. Which will be never for me.
I thought I was helping a dead baby, see? Oh, what's that? You say pharmacy? Don't matter, dog. I gave the money because, hey, guess what? That's karmacy.
Yeah, and that's right, the pharmacy. Yo, why don't you have a drink? Come to the bar with me. We can get shit-faced, then go out for some more. And then I'll have sex with a really dirty whore. I love AIDS, so do you. So does Father Kelly and Father Porter, too. That's why I'm always getting raped. Man, I wish I didn't say that. Anytime now, guys.
I'm blown
Let's go
away
wild.
by that. I can't even say that. He's saying he got raped in the day back. Making up words again. Like last week, I said sapper. Nobody knows what that even means. I can't say if it... Oh,
A sapper is a person who collects syrup from trees. Oh,
Yo, a sapper is a person who collects syrup from trees. I'm Father K. Scott. Get down on your knees.
If not, I'm gonna give you the breeze that's out the door before I whack you with the whore.
Yo, shut up and shut your ass, because I'm going to hit you with Jeff's surgical mask.
Really? Because you got hit with a glove. About time you got what's above. That's Jesus. I'm talking about him. Don't need to take his name in vain. But this is how we do it in the main frame.
they call him Messiah, the chosen one. Hey, Justin, I like your man bun. Hey,
Thank you, son. I'm trying to know. What if Cindy Medeiros' son is a little hoe? That's right. It's me, Father Porter. His anus, I'm trying to escort her.
I think that's it, folks.
LA Dodgers, we're from Boston, son. What are you thinking about?
Hey,
They
what?
didn't won.
Hey, guys.
No, keep going.
No, we gotta keep going.
All right.
And Peanuts, kid. Oh, they're salty like you wouldn't believe. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Hey, I like your mask. Why don't you cough on me? I don't care if I get sick. Offer me.
And you know that we got Tom Brady. And that's it. 'Cause he's a goat. And Giselle's hot. That's how we know.
You got Brady, and you got his lady. He drives a Mercedes. Hey, what's that, baby?
Is
I
it
don't
a
want
dead
to do this
baby?
anymore. I don't want to rap, man. I just want to count to 4.
We have to go on a good line, please.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta.
How about we have to go out on a good line, please?
Oh, Jeff's
All right,
got
everybody.
it. Jeff's got it.
Jeff, save the day, my friend.
Son
Kill
of
it.
a-
Kill it
son of a-
acapella.
So I went last Sunday to Sunday Mass, and I woke up later with a wicked sore ass.
All right, guys. It's been whatever, bro. episode.
I'm on medication right now.
Guys, we're sorry about everything.
Sorry, I drank all
Listen,
that wine.
Never leave on a good note.
Episode 26, I believe, is in the books.
That's right.
Wow, Jeff, don't pass. You look like you're going to pass out. Hey, put your mask back on, dude.
What have we learned? Can we wrap it all up? Jeff's sick. Scotty was molested as a child.
Beat your kids.
Beat
your
the
kid.
shit out of your kids. Yeah.
You say SIDS?
SIDS?
Sudden infant death
I like,
syndrome.
Yeah, son,
whatever
never
gets the
does it.
job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the Whatever Bro podcast today.
The abuse episode.
Joe hasn't stopped eating peanuts since I got here. And I
whole
said
time.
peanuts.
Yeah,
Not
mad
the penis like priest.
She's been watching me chew on these peanuts the whole time. She's probably one of those people who's like, I hate the way you chews.
I think Kirby's one of those people who's just like, wow, I'm fucking drunk.
I'm not that drunk.
No, I know.
I'm an Irish girl.
Perfect. I'm not that drunk. Seriously. I'm
You have
fine.
no chance, Scott.
Oh,
Ladies and
Hey.
you don't need a ride?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is all for the Whatever Bro podcast. Thank you for joining us. This has been Freestyle Rap in episode 26.
and wait,
We are out.
Joe, I'm so sorry to kill that, but I have a song.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Can you do
That's
that?
how we end.
That was a good ending, though.
Later.
Hold on. Let me, we have. Hold
That
on.
was the rapping, and I ruined that. So
We're gonna go out. Joe's gonna. We're gonna go out to a dude from Fall River, White Wave, and this is called The Payback.
oh yeah,
And now we're actually out. Joe, take us home, bro.
that's all, folks. That's all, folks. I'm gonna eat my peanuts, dog.
Coming for the payback. They can never understand that I'm coming for this payback. Man, I'm coming for this payback. Yeah. Look, 100 connects on the iPhone. Looking back on how I've grown, gotta watch the feds listen. Text me, but my text missing. Stuntin', watch the rest. Pimpin', getting rich, the best mission. I would stay in bed wishing, hoping I'm the next Pippin', turn into the next Jordan. And she want me cause of X-Born. Remember when I ex-Lauren? Now I'm at these big shows, sex on a jet touring. Ha! Let me switch it up, blow a stack, I don't give a fuck. That little hoe don't wanna fuck you. Why? You can't get it up. She celibate, she don't give a fuck. She on my tree like a squirrel. She wanna bag a nut, put it in her gut, yeah. I'm rolling weed while the cops pass me. I got the spark, they can never match me. 911 Porsche, they can never catch me. They can never catch me. I'm rolling weed while the cops pass me. I got the spark, they can never match me. 911 Porsche, they can never catch me. No, they can never catch me. 100 connects on the trap phone. Can't take risks without a backbone. See, good people fucked up from a bad home. That pussy so wet I had a backstroke. Drugs got me higher than a black hole. Running around with this money, all from a track phone. Blowing hundreds at Twin River, catch the cash flow. But they never track it, rolling weed in traffic. What's the bar? I passed it. Got the rock, I can never pass it. My bitch on pills, lean, acid. I'm a shit, I'm fly, looking at these maggots. Don't wanna be close to average. Smoke macho a savage. Shoot like dirt on the Mavericks. These boys, time done, they Jurassic.